viewers, and welcome to our race in the Lotus 100T then on F1 2013 Classic Edition. We're using the sort of retro filter, if you like. Of course, this can be turned off for those that want to do that. I think it's nice. I quite like the effect that it adds. It's something different, but obviously it depends on your mood. Driving round then, so we've got all the 80s cars competing with each other. They do have very different handling characteristics. Some understeer more than others, some get more wheel spin than others. It just depends on the sort of grip level and how that's translated. The Lotus itself isn't necessarily the best car, but I'm driving here as Mika Hakkinen. Never got the chance to drive this car, but certainly they were quite risky and hard work. I'm going to be hanging in there against the competition around this Imola course. I've said it before in videos, I'll say it again, I do enjoy driving around Imola. It's a track I've enjoyed immensely, and hence on project cars it's always the one I tend to use as a sort of a default track, if you like, to gauge on sort of handling, where things have moved on, everything else. I'll be doing some more project cars soon as well. So as I pull out there, a couple of cars hard on me. Now, a lot of people talked about AI. You're going to see a bit more competitive AI here as well. This is running on the hard setting. Obviously there's a legend setting, everything else. We're not there yet. This is on our first few goes, just trying to keep up there and showing the pace that you're going to need to keep with these front runners. The classic Williams there. Great to see these cars racing around. I enjoy these older cars. I know we have talked a lot about the Classic, and indeed the developers have talked a lot about the Classic this year, but it is a big addition to the game. It's something new, it's something different they haven't had before, it's something they want to build towards, and it's good to see that supported. I certainly look forward to them building a number of different cars and courses, and we look forward to, of course, next year the next gen versions and how they're going to look and play. So much more depth in handling, so much more richly visualized as we come to the top of the hill, getting into that apex smoothly through there. They're very easy to overdrive these cars in this game, so you sometimes, you do need to be as smooth as you can on the power. As you can see there, the back end just squirms out. If you get a little bit too much, the back end will come out on you. So sometimes some of these videos do make it look a little bit easier than it actually is. Again, there a little bit of wheel spin just shows how easy it is to get that. As soon as you turn down the traction control, it's hard work. And see if I can close on the Williams. I like this over the shoulder cam, it's fantastic. I know a lot of people will remember that cam when they showed it in the Senna film going around Jerez. Lots of people will look forward to doing something like that, even if it's not in the McLaren of the era. You can see there the Ferrari got a run on me. I got a bad exit and a bit of dirt. And Ferrari AI controlled round the outside. You can see here sensible driving. I wasn't going to overtake him into that corner and smoothly passed. So that's pretty good. And you can see the overall pace of the cars is pretty good as well. I'm not hanging around, but at the same time, it would require a lot of practice, manual gears, perfect lap times to actually keep in the mix. Obviously, remembering the deficiency of the car, there is one of the older Williams in the cars. One of the older Williams cars in the pack. That's probably the worst car from this selection. And again, that's very hard work to drive. You will be coming in last place most of the time in that one. But as we're on this final lap, I'm not going to be gaining any more positions this time. Not like the glory of the Damon Hill versus Michael Schumacher race. Today, I'm just going to have to make do. I think, what am I, in 5th place at the moment? I wish I could do a Murray Walker impression at a moment like this. There is some Murray Walker in the game though. We'll have to get some sound bites from Murray, be able to use those. Again, not quite hooking that apex up, but still learning all the time, trying to use up more of the track and get some more speed. Like these new replay angles, that's nice, always adding to it. Good to see the developers always pushing in different directions. And that's it for this race of Imola. So I hope you've enjoyed all this F1 coverage so far. That concludes the most part of what we're going to be showing on F1 at the moment. We're going to have more to come very soon. But other than that, click on these other videos if you haven't seen them before. And as ever, there'll be more from me very soon.